right now as school open up, but the government have to send in, what you call it?
Trauma aid.
Yeah, and those people to talk to the kids. Because those are kids going to grow up. Either they're going to afraid to build a house because they're afraid they're going to blow away, or they
You're
just,
gonna have fear and
yeah, they're
trauma.
gonna have fear. Some gonna brave towards it, and some gonna have fear. Some gonna have drama. Every time they hear rain, wind, or anything,
Yeah.
it's gonna put them into a depression mood or something.
Wow.
So, those are the things they have to focus on, and the best way is to start it in the school.
In the school.
Yeah, and I know we don't like bring our kids to
Counseling,
therapists because
yeah.
we think say, oh, you're gonna label my kids in crazy or something like that. But not for the benefit of the kid, not for the benefit of you.
Yeah.
You know, you can talk all you want, you don't know what the kid going through. So the first thing, those are the things where once school open back, you have to start to do that in the school system.
So you're recommending that once Jamaica, a best way for Jamaica to rebuild basically is to help with counseling.
Counseling, because just rebuild
children.
everything and leave the kids them who live through this.
Yeah.
It's still, you're gonna set back Jamaica future back. See, with that.
So the government needs to work with the youths and the young people, counsel them.
counsel them.
And I also think not just counseling but skill,
Yeah.
to skill the youth, right?
Yep.
What's up, my beautiful family? Welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Daughter on this channel. As I always say, we're always sons. We're all sons and daughters of the Most High King. So from today's video, I just wanted to share just a little conversation that I had with a fellow Jamaican that I recently met at one of my events, one of my jewelry events. We had a interesting conversation, as you can see from the title, how Jamaica is going to rebuild, right? And we talked about governmental support and funding. You know, what does that look like for families back home? Is the government going to focus on rebuilding infrastructures first, and public infrastructures for, you know, let's say roads, schools? He did mention all those public infrastructures. Like, is the government going to focus on those first before assisting private families to rebuild their homes and rebuild just lives, you know, personal items? What is your take as well is my next question. What do you think the government should do? What do you think is best to do in this situation? We've never been in such a case before. Jamaica has never had a case like this before, or a scenario like this before. So this is all new. Bear in mind, even though I appreciate our government and I think they're doing such a great job, but we have never been in such a case before where we've had a category 5 hurricane and lives lost this much, and also in terms of infrastructure, like this much damage to consider. So it is, I just want to encourage you guys to do not take that lightly. I know there's a lot of comments that has been thrown at the government, at this type of agency, and who's doing what and who's not doing anything. And online there's just a lot going on, a lot of back and forth. But I want to encourage you just to not take it lightly that this is a new situation. It is very dire, and we're just having to learn from experience. We're just having to figure it out day by day, and I think everybody's trying to do their best to figure it out. So with that being said, and just having that in mind, I want you now to stop and think, what do you think is the best outcome, or what would be the best outcome for the government in terms of funding and assistance, right? Should he focus on, or not just him, because it's an entire party, but should the focus then be on re-establishing public sector, or focus on the people first, rebuild homes, and then we'll talk about roads, and we'll talk about schools, and talk about churches and businesses later? What do you think? I would really love for us to have a community to share, and hopefully it will help to encourage someone. It will help to, maybe the government will see this, and you never know the change that we can spark, the change that you and I can spark by just sharing our ideas. right? So go ahead and share your ideas, and it is welcome. Just keep it respectful, because we're a community that's respectful over here. Just keep it respectful, but share ideas and share this video too. And also, sis, if you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Renisha. Happy to have you. Hit that subscribe button below. Listen, we're all faith-based over here. We believe that we're all sons and daughters of the Most High King, and so are you. That is why you are here. So yeah, stick around, enjoy the convo, and happy to have you.
And I know Jamaicans don't like when but there should be a standard that anybody building out, there should be a standard of the house. I know they have it, but they don't enforce it. You can't just put a house on a property like that. You need to get the right permit so that it can withstand hurricane like this.
I think now that will teach us this, because we had to learn this. So
That's,
now we will learn
they
this.
need to do that. It's not just build a house anymore. You have to, because because we can get one of these storm next year again. We can get two of these storm next year. We can get three of these storm next year.
Yeah.
You understand? So you have to build that even if the storm come.
Yeah.
You still your foundation still deck the roof. Don't put that 1/6 zinc or shingle on top of it. Deck the roof. Right?
Yeah.
Deck the roof. If you live in a water area, highest that thing up maybe 15 feet up and build a house.
Proper foundation underneath.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's it. Because we don't know what next year gonna hold.
Or in the future, I mean, you don't want to keep rebuilding and having the same issues. So we have to find a way around. No, that's a good tip. That's a very good tip.
We don't have the money to just keep spending, rebuilding the same thing.
Send some love to Senti. Send some love to Senti.
Hey, Senti, this is from St. James Mantica Bay. Big up to yourself, and we must have rebuild with a rebuild, because that's how we do.
So we have our donation bucket here. I want to say Mr. Sir, I will drop in donation for the Sentians and James.
Yeah, but that's
Yes, tell the people. Yeah.
I would just encourage them and the government to work together and just build a country. You don't have to be 10 bedroom, 10 bathroom. So start off with
small.
1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, kitchen and so on. Don't bother wasting money on board of it. Because for you to build a board structure to withstand that hurricane, you have to use maybe 8x8 force and double the board, like the outside board and the inside board. So you would look like a building block.
Yeah.
So instead of just doing the outside and leave the inside, you have to double board again to straighten that out.
Okay.
And then you can just put it on any foundation. You have to go like maybe 5 feet down and build a foundation to put that board out. So it makes sense to just build a concrete house.
Well, we hope that the government will be able to, because there are a lot. We hope that the government will be able to, because you know there are a lot of people.
Don't understand.
Yeah.
Those money that coming in.
Yeah.
Those money have to rebuild the house, the road first, the hospital.
Right, take care of the public.
The airport, those are the issues.
Right.
Money have to still coming in the country.
Right.
So after all of that, because you know, maybe don't expect nothing great from the government until around January.
Ooh, January.
Yeah, January, because you have to get the road up run around. You have to fix the road.
That is true.
You have to fix back the hospital.
That is true.
Right? You have to get back the schools.
The schools?
Back up and running, and the airport have to back up and running, because we still need the tourists to come in.
I didn't even think of all that.
Right? So then you start to focus on the citizens.
Yeah.
Because you can't focus on the citizens, and we still.
So what's your opinion then? Because I've have issues with people saying the government is not helping, the government is not helping.
It's too early to see.
That's what I am saying.
To feed the people.
Right.
That's the first thing you have to do.
And this is my thing.
And shelter them.
The government can't reach everyone.
Guess what happened now? If, for instance, your house was here and you wash it, you don't know your property line anymore. So they have to come in and survey all that land again to make sure that you get the property. Because guess what? If Mr. Joe did want this little piece of your property, and God say you get killed in the hurricane, so you're gonna take your property. So they have to survey back the land, make everybody get for them piece back, and before you can just start building on something.
That's a good point.
because if you look on some of those lands, it covered with topsoil from the river. You don't know your border anymore. You know, so those are the things that we think. And I don't, me personally, I don't know it because I'm here, but I don't expect anything from the government or the people right now. Because the focus is the road, hospital, the school, and the airport. You have to get those back. Because those are the things. You need the hospital because people are gonna still sick.
The public facilities are just as
People have to
important.
still go to school, right? We need the roads to move from point A to point B. And then we still need money to come in, so we need people to come in. You know, one thing, the thing about Jamaica is over the world, people not gonna cancel their vacation because of the hurricane, but because of it. They would rather come and help because that's the magnet we draw with people. You understand? Because we just voted as the number one most country to help people. So they know that about us, so they don't stay coming. So that's why the people then, some of the people then who down there who get stuck and complain, I don't even hear them.
Yeah, no.
Because the massive of people know who we are,
Yeah.
know what we stand for, and they're gonna keep coming.
Yeah.
Those are the things the government have to do. Those money that the government set up, after
It can't go directly to the people right away.
Building back the houses right now. It's not
Yeah,
priority.
I think a lot of people not understanding that.
Privately, you may do that. Maybe done maybe by January, the government start giving out incentives to people
Yeah.
to help build. But right now, don't look for the government to build your house. The most thing,
Say that again.
Don't look for the government to build your house right now. Right? The most thing you should look for right now, if you don't have a house, is a tent and a mattress. Food. And for
Food.
me, food
Yeah.
is not short down there now because every corner,
Everybody is supporting.
needs food.
Yeah.
So food is not short right now. So just hold on.
Say that again.
Just hold on. Because we're gonna rebuild, but not right now. We have to take care of the proper
The
stuff
public,
and
the
state
public
road.
facilities and infrastructures.
You know, so that's how we
Why?
Yeah.
But that's if I did ask him, I could have share. But
Yeah.
why I'm sharing is because, I would have made recent videos saying the same thing.
Okay.
Right? So I'm very appalled or shocked that somebody actually is thinking on the
That's
same,
the same way about
wavelength.
it, yeah.
But wonderful.
Yeah, and I'm glad, and I just hope everybody understand that.
Yes, that's
that
my prayer too.
Don't rush to get you. Oh, I need the government because I see people online already
Let's
start
turn
to
this way.
complain.
Yeah. Much better.
Yeah, I see people online already start to complain. Oh, they don't see the goat.
Yeah.
You know, and I have to give shout out to Lisa and all those other people helping, but that's all they can do now. That's not the same thing the government. The
What you
government-
said people online doing?
Huh?
What you said people online doing?
They are arguing that the government not doing anything right now. The government can't do nothing for them right now. Right? You have to find out how many people died. You have to find those dead bodies to clean it up so we don't have disease on the land. Right? You have to clean the surface of the land with all those debris all over. Right? You have to do all of that. But the food, the clothes, the like mattress and tent, those are the only things you can get right now. Right? Come January, we are in the middle of November already.
Yeah.
Right? So by the time everything clean up and settle down, maybe the end of the year.
Yeah.
So by January, that to me, that's the time the government gonna start to step in and like know what you have, what property you have, who to get back house, who did whose property value certain amount of money. Those are the things.
But they have to do the necessary.
Yeah, the road, hospital, the airport, and the school. Right? Those are the things you have to get back running. So those money what people see coming in, even the money from the World Bank that they did insure.
The IMF.
Yeah. All those money coming in, those money is right now is not to build back houses.
Yes.
Right? Those money is to build road, hospital, school, and the airport. Those are that. To me, if I was the government, those are the things I would focus on with those money. When we finish all of that, then we can start building. Because our relative in Summerton Industry and Dumfries here, and to get there, you have to go through Irving. No, the last time I saw that bridge, it was a riverbed. Right? That bridge not gonna take 2 weeks to rebuild. You know, it's gonna take months.
Yeah.
Right? Those are the money gonna come in and do that. So if people in Irvington looking for government help to rebuild their house, that road gonna come first.
First, yeah. Yeah.
Because even if you're gonna rebuild, oh, you're gonna get the material. Right? That's those are the things. And material is not something you can put in a bag and cross the river. We're talking lumber, cement, steel, all those things. You need the road. So those are the things you have to focus on.
Very logical reasoning.
Yep.
What's your name?
Oliver.
Oliver. Very nice meeting you. And
big up all the Watson's family from St. James, Dumfries, Summertown, Dustry, and Mobile.
All right.